propagation tray. Some of them you can tell they're taking. Give it a really light watering. Biggest killer of propagations is overwatering. So that dried out once. Seems to be bouncing back okay. The moss garden. Shuffling things around, cleaning up. I have one tray of snapdragons that look like they took and they're growing. The rest is a wait and see. I turned the big heater back on in here because of the cold front that's getting ready to come through. So the heat mats aren't going to come on. It'll be warmer in here than what the heat mats are set for. Looks like this tray needs just a tad of water too. Not bad, really, not bad. I can tell a couple of things took. I don't see any action in this one yet. Nada. Kind of interesting. I'm not sure what this side shoot is way over off to the side here. We'll have to wait till that gets mature leaves to see what it is. But that's all that's going on so far down here. Green on this one too, coming from the bottom. Close to the stick like that, I know it's coming from the stick. But way off to the side like that, I don't know. The hydrangea that I propagated that from, I stepped on it yesterday, putting lights on a tree. I heard a crack. So I think the mother plant's a little cracked. Maybe a little unhappy next year. We'll have to see how that goes. The flat-leaf parsley is looking very wilty. I have watered it, so hopefully it'll stand back up. This prefers the cold, so I watered it and moved it. This is passion flower. The new growth doesn't look wonderful, so I don't know. There's some onions in here. Rescues from the garden. I should go out there and like cut the tops off of the ones that are left in the vegetable garden. As soon as I finish up with this. You know, use the tops as a green onion. Okay, so I have the big heater on. We checked the generator. The generator did start yesterday, where we're playing with Christmas lights. And then I have this little heater as a backup heater, and then the heat mats are on, but they're set for 50. The big heater will keep it warmer than 50, so none of these things should come on unless the big heater goes off. The big heater has a problem with, it won't come back on if the power goes off and then comes back on. The big heater has to be reset. So last year when it was 4 degrees, this exact thing happened in the middle of the night. The power flickered. The big heater went off, there was not a backup, and my greenhouse took a serious hit, which feels like a punch in the gut. And it took months. It really wasn't until spring before these things came back. So I really don't want to do that again. I want to come in here and be happy, be joyful, be grateful, instead of sad and unhappy. Okay, I'm going to put it back together, put you guys away. These pots are slid underneath the plant shelf, so you don't really see them. They were in the chicken coop for a little while, and the chickens did munch on them a little bit, but the problem is the mice in there, they burrow into the dirt. So they were eating the herbs along with the chickens and burrowing in the dirt. So after they wrecked them, I brought them in here and stuck them underneath this shelf. So they're coming back. If I don't have any disasters in here, I should have those back next month. Ooh, I'm out of water. Do I have another can? Do have another can. Some fresh flowers coming up on this one. Snapdragons. This is one of the ones that I had propagated from. Another mixed herb pot. I'm getting ready to go see the chickens. I'm going to get the scissors out and cut some of this dry stuff off. And I'm going to maybe cut some of that mint off. Throw it in the chicken house. And I did not know this was a cold hardy tree until recently. I think I was watching someone else's YouTube video, and they were talking about trees to plant in your yard, and this was on her list. So it's going in the greenhouse. I think it'll be happier out here, and then in the spring I'll find a spot in the yard for it. So this is its second winter with us. Better spot for it. And I also found a spot to hide the milk jugs. The winter sowing. I have 2 milk jugs that are cut and ready to plant that don't have any seeds. These 2 on this end don't have any seeds in it. So I have 2 more to do, and the rest of them are already planted. I think mostly flowers. I found green and sticks. I think that is a mixed bucket of sticks. I think that is elderberry and hydrangeas. We'll be able to see what they are when they leaf out.